Around 2 in the morning, rest is getting harder.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 10 of our career mode with West Ham United, and we're going to start off with a home game to Watford. Question is, can we build on August? Can we continue that into September? Can we get 3 points against Watford? It's going to be a tough home game. Watford are a decent side. Before Bilic sort of left West Ham, Watford made a few signings. You can see from the league table, Watford languishing in 14th with 3 draws from their first 3 games, where we've had 3 wins. Still can't quite get over the fact Sunderland are top of the table, but it is what it is. It's still going to be a tough game, whatever way you look at it. Just because they got 3 draws, it means that, defensively they're going to be hard to break down. We've got to be bang at it, and hopefully we will be bang at it. Feghouli, Player of the Month in August. What a sensation. What a revelation. I tell you what, if Will Gregg is on fire, this boy is a molten, lava-filled volcano of pure genius. He's just been absolutely fantastic. Feghouli and Payet have been outstanding on a completely another level, another planet, another universe. It's just been phenomenal. Still going that attacking lineup. The right-hand side, left-hand side, Antonio, Feghouli. Then you've got Payet pulling all the strings. You look at the Watford side, they've made quite a few signings. A lot of signings. They've got a lot of talented players in there. It's just a question of can they pull it all together. If they can, they're going to be hard, very hard to break down, especially with that, looks like a 5 at the back. So it's going to be difficult to break them down. But the game kicks off from right to left, with Watford kicking right to left, I should say. And it's Watford with Agallo with the ball, knocking it out to the right-hand side. And he drifts past the West Ham midfield, plays a delightful ball into Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney pulls the trigger to the back post with a cross, and that's hit the post. Unbelievable warning shot fired across the bow. West Ham there in the first few moments. Watford really looking to come out and make a statement here. And again, it's Watford on the attack. West Ham just stand off, giving them time, giving them space. And it's Deeney who fires the shot straight down the throat of Randolph. And it's clear to see that Filippo Bonaparti is not looking impressed as it is. Pereira with the corner for Watford to the back post. Deeney with time, Deeney with space, and he's put it wide. That was a gift of an opportunity. He just ghosted in at the back post. West Ham are looking absolutely woeful at this moment in time as Arbeloa has the ball on the right-hand side. Plays it inside into Noble. Noble onto Nordvet. Nordvet into Dimitri Payet. Dimitri Payet with time and space and rushes his shot. Fires it over the bar. A good 5-6 feet over the bar. And you can clearly see Filippo Bonaparti on the touchline is absolutely just despondent. He can't believe he was so wasteful, a player of his class. It's ridiculous as Zaza plays the ball into Noble. Noble time! Noble space! He seemed like he pulled the trigger too early. He just shot too early. He had time to go further into the box and he fires it high, wide and handsome. This has not been a very memorable first half for West Ham. They've been absolutely woeful. They've been very, very disappointing. And Watford should really feel themselves hard done by not to be going in 1-0 up. But as the referee concludes that first half, the West Ham fans not really that impressed. But the halftime score is West Ham 0, Watford 0. And I'm sure Filippo Bonaparti is going to be sticking a rocket into his players as the second half begins with West Ham this time kicking from right to left. Hopefully they can put that disastrous first half behind them. You would not think they were top of the table the way they played in that first half as Cresswell knocks the ball inside to Zaza. Zaza onto Dimitri Payet. Dimitri Payet knocks it out to Feghouli. Feghouli spies a run of Payet. Plays a ball over the top. Payet picks the ball up. One touch. Cross to the back post. Nordvet's there. 1-0 West Ham. And all is forgiven for that first half. Absolutely sensational play there from West Ham. From left to right they were phenomenal. But that magic Frenchman, Dimitri Payet, working his magic, playing a beautiful ball to Feghouli, making that deep run. Feghouli spotted the run, plays a delightful ball over the top of, and it's literally one touch. Control, bang to the back post, and the late run from Nordvet came out of absolutely nowhere. He ghosted in with a simple header as Nordvet again picking up that ball in a deep position, playing it into Zaza. Zaza into Payet. Payet with the scoop turn, feeds it back into Zaza. Zaza plays it into Nordvet. Nordvet onto Cresswell. Sure, he's going to take a shot. No, chip to the back post. Payet 2-0. What a classy goal that is. Absolutely outrageous from Dimitri Payet, who again was so influential in that move. The scoop turn in the middle of the area, just outside the 18-yard box, to play the ball into Zaza. Zaza's ability to pick out Nordvet, and then Nordvet spied that run of Cresswell, doing the overlap, and then a little dink to the back post where, to be honest, we all thought he was going to take the shot, but instead of taking a shot, he dinks it in. He spotted the run by Payet, who again ghosted in. What a phenomenal goal that is by West Ham as changes are being made. Torre, Fletcher, Oxford on for Zaza, Nordvet and Antonio going off for West Ham. It's got to be said, Zaza's not looking his sharpest as Payet looks to aim up a corner. Faguli in the centre of the box, looking for the big men. Faguli moves out. The ball comes in. Faguli goes in. Faguli makes it 3. Unbelievable goal there from West Ham. Absolutely sensational. You would not believe this is the same team from the first half. They were awful, woeful, disgraceful in that first half. In the second half, they have just come to life. Whatever Filippo Bonaparti said at half-time, he should seriously write a book because it is beyond inspirational. His team has come out and they are completely different players. Completely different players. And Faguli just ghosted in. He was almost taking the mick as he tries to repeat the same corner. Unbelievable. Watford must be feeling really disappointed. They had an opportunity to take West Ham to the cleaners in that first half and they neglected to do so. But with only a few moments to go, no, the referee has blown that whistle. There's no additional time, no injury time to be played. Unbelievable play there from West Ham. Filippo Bonaparti, I'm not sure if he looks happy or doesn't look happy, to be honest, but the game does finish. West Ham 3, Watford 0. Goals from Nordvet, Payet and Faguli in the second half really made up for what can be described as a despicable first half. So, Kare, I'm really enjoying my football at the moment. I've been playing well, so I'm a bit concerned on the team sheet has me on the bench at the moment. I want to start the game. Well, to be fair, at this moment in time, it's hard to get you into the team, mate, when we've got Noble who's playing well, we've got Nordvet who's playing well as well. It's really difficult. You've got to be patient. You've got to wait your time, and hopefully you'll get your opportunity. And we are going to go back for Adrian. Yes, we've made some headway with his agent. We've spoken at length with his agent, and his agent wants us to offer him a new contract. 2 years, 95,000. 15 on the clean sheet, and he wants a crucial squad role, which basically means if we win any cups, any trophies, he will get some loyalty bonuses. I'll be honest, we shall do it. We will offer him that contract. It's now ball in their court. If they accept it, fantastic. If they don't, we'll just have to wait and see. But we move into our next game against West Brom, and the best defensive teams in the league. West Ham have conceded 1, Stoke have conceded 2, City have conceded 3. Wait a second, the top 5 have literally conceded in order 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals. That is absolutely mental. That's phenomenal. How does that even work? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I didn't actually notice that until I just literally looked at it, so I do apologise that I've gone completely off the boil. Wow. First place to 5th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what they've conceded. But we have got the best defence in the league. Even though at times we are absolutely woeful at defending. So the game's going to kick off against West Brom. Shooting right to left is West Ham. Can the boys continue on their, well, I would like to say good form. But the game against Watford was not that great as West Brom looking to attack early. McManaman with a cross shot. Ooh, that's high wide and not very handsome at all. I think he snatched at that opportunity, but it is West Brom causing West Ham all sorts of problems. Byram just stands there, let the ball chipped over him, goes to the back post. Oh my, what are West Ham doing? This is disgraceful defending. How have they conceded 1 goal all season? It's ridiculous. As we pick it up with Kare in the centre of the park, playing the ball onto Dimitri Payet. Payet plays it into Mikel Antonio. Antonio into the box. Antonio into the top corner. What an absolutely ridiculous finish from Mikel Antonio. He had time, he had space, and he punished West Bromwich Albion. But again, it came from Dimitri Payet. Look how he picks the ball up. He spies the run, just plays the ball right round the corner. Antonio with a phenomenal run, and that finish is absolutely fantastic. Time, space to carry the ball on, but no, Antonio takes it early, which catches Ben Foster off, and he sticks it into that top bin. What an absolutely fantastic goal. And the ghost of the Watford game, that first half against Watford that was so disgraceful and so woeful, seemed to be laid to rest as West Ham are playing extremely well. Dodgy first few moments against West Brom, but they seem to pick their heads up and started to dominate the game as Byram has the ball, knocks it inside into Ashley Fletcher, dropping deep, plays the ball out to the right hand side, which is Payet into Faguli into Antonio, and he's doubled the lead with a fantastic strike. Beautiful one-touch play from the boys, knocking the ball around nonchalantly. Great pass from Faguli, one touch from Antonio, and then he bangs it into the top corner yet again, and Filippo Bonaparti is looking extremely happy for once, going absolutely mental down on the sidelines. You can see why the West Ham fans and the West Ham Players absolutely adore him. He wears his heart on his sleeve. As the referee concludes the first half. And what a first half it was. West Ham really set the tone. After the sloppy first 6-7 minutes where West Brom were on top, West Ham turned it around and came out with a 2-0 lead going into half-time. So we begin the second half, this time with West Brom kicking from right to left. Can they pick themselves up and trouble West Ham in some way? Because West Ham have dominated as Byron plays the ball back into Ogbonna. Ogbonna sloppily gives the ball away to Berahino. Berahino moving forward, has to strike, but that's straight down the throat of Adrian, who hasn't had much to do in this game, to be fair. And it is West Ham who are making substitutions. Nordvet is coming off. Zaza, Fernandez are coming on. It's no surprise Zaza's coming off. Dropped from the last game, because he was just genuinely awful. But it's Antonio, right-hand side, looking to drift in Park. He's drifting inside. No one's offering anything. The ball's playing inside to Fernandez, and that's a world-class finish. Absolutely brilliant. The run from Antonio, was world-class. The way he just drifted into the middle of the pitch, plays a beautiful ball into Fernandez, and Fernandez, one touch, and then slots it in the bottom corner to make it 3-0. It's not been a very eventful second half in any way, shape or form. West Brom haven't really offered any attacking options against West Ham, and West Ham have been quite happy to sit back, allow West Brom pressure, allow West Brom possession, and not had to worry about going forward with their 2-0 lead. But they do nick it 3-0 in the end. Fantastic game there from West Ham. So the final score is West Brom 0, West Ham United 3. We move back into some emails, which is brilliant because Faguli happy. Faguli is happy. Thank God someone's bloody happy, I tell you. It's really nice to see happy players. But Andy Carroll is not happy. I can understand why. He's not playing. It's hard for him to break in the team. At the end of the day, Ashley Fletcher is playing really, really well when he gets his opportunity. Zaza is our main man. So when he's not playing well, Fletcher plays. So, do you know what I mean? It's difficult for Carroll. If Carroll can get into the cup games and do something amazing and force my hand, it's fantastic. And Chiarte is now happy that we listen to him. Ridiculous, players missed like a game and they're starting to cry. But the man of the match against Watford, without a shadow of a doubt, even though his first half was woeful, is Dimitri Payet. He was phenomenal. The second half, he was ridiculous. He's so influential. Against West Brom, who is the man of the match? It has to be Antonio. Not just the 2 goals, but the way he played was just fantastic. And also, he got the assist for the third. He was head and shoulders above everybody else.